This is a retail trade analysis report for Webster City that can be found on the Iowa State website, icip.iastate.edu. The key retail indicators for Webster City are as follows. The total taxable sales for retail actually declined about 1.9%. Number of reporting firms remain the same. Population, just a small decrease. Average sales per firm, a drop of 1.9%. Average sales per capita, 1.4%. Back to the retail sales again. That's it's probably a little bit on the soft side from what we're seeing. Generally, we see just a little bit of an uptick during this fiscal year. This chart is the total taxable retail sales and number of reporting firms for Webster City. The top is the real sales in millions, and in the bottom is the actual reporting firms. So if we go to the top, we see that we have the recession slump here in 2002, and then it increases 2011. But what's a little bit concerning is this 2012. Generally, we're seeing a little bit of a softening, but not quite this much. Especially in the reporting firms, when we see we still have 299 reporting firms in 2009 and 2010. The population trends, according to the 2002 population, we're seeing Webster City in the red, a little bit below that benchmark of 1,000 in 2002, but we're seeing state of Iowa substantially higher, and Hamilton County, in which Webster City is a part of, substantially worse. The employment trends as of 2002 employment also have seen a pretty substantial drop since about 2008, and this also may be one of the reasons for the retail per capita report coming in a little bit less than what we had thought. We're looking at the peer group, the top 10 listing that Webster City is amongst. We have West Burlington, Williamsburg, which is basically two malls that they're blowing those a little bit out of proportion, Spirit Lake, Okoboji. When we get back down to Webster City, we have 9,062, which is not too far below the state of Iowa. Keeping in mind that we have Fort Dodge just to the west of us, and there's quite a few people that are working in Fort Dodge, and so that tends to make a bit of a difference in retail trade. The pull factor comparison with their peer group, again, this is a break-even point, meaning those folks that are less than 1.0 are generally servicing their own clients, but they're not necessarily bringing in a lot of clients from outside of town, whereas when we get above 1.5, generally we have people that are coming out of town into Webster City. So the peer group here is 1.16 for fiscal year 2012, and then Webster City is coming in at 0.48. Notice the blue dots, the median average is actually increasing in the last few years, whereas Webster City is kind of stalemating and then dropping off just a bit. This is a retail trade analysis report for Webster City that can be found on the Iowa State website, icip.iastate.edu.